For what feels like an eternity, finally it is back. Peaky Blinders Season 6. Before I say anything, ladies and gentlemen, do not worry, I'm going to be as spoiler-free as possible. However, I would strongly advise you to see seasons 1 to 5 at least, just in case I talk about anything that's previously happened. But for season 6, I'm going to be pretty vague. Pretty much immediately, the story is kind of going around Helen McCrory, because obviously she's sadly passed away, and she was a massive deal in the show. She played Polly. And I first want to send my respect, rest in peace. She was absolutely amazing in this show, and I genuinely got teary-eyed, man, and multiple parts throughout the show, especially episode 1 right at the start. Basically, like, the first episode, the first like 10-15 minutes is very emotional. It's pretty much all about Polly, obviously because Helen sadly passed away, man. That got me, yo. I just gotta be real. Obviously, I didn't know how they were gonna handle it in the show. They handled it very, very well. After that, we get a big time jump to 4 years, and I'm not spoiling anything. Do not worry. All of this is literally like the first 15 minutes of episode 1, and then we have like our main story slowly like unfolding for season 6. And there is a bunch of different story threads in this season. Obviously, you got Michael versus Tommy, which they absolutely hate each other. You've got new characters from Boston, because now they are shipping certain things to Boston. You've got a bunch of obviously like dodgy Peaky Blinders stuff going on as well. And there's also a big storyline revolving the family. I'm not going to spoil it. It got me, yo. It got me so bad multiple times that they nailed that in the sad department, yo. It got me. And of course, a big part is Thomas Shelby's progression through like the political side of stuff and his health, and there's a lot going on. And I would say for the majority, all the stories were pretty good, man. Some did fall a little bit flat. I gotta be fair, man. In fact, in the story department, this felt like one of the weakest seasons of the show. And that's not me bashing the show's story. It's just really hard because everything else is so goddamn good. In fact, like, if you took just this season and compared it to another, like, random show, this would probably be better every single time. It's just if you compare the story from 6 to, like, 1 to 5, it's definitely like one of the weaker ones. But by this time, if you're still watching Peaky Blinders, you're loving the characters, you're loving like the overall progression of the story, and you're gonna love it, man. I mean, I really dug the story. I thought it was really, really good. I just think compared to the others, it was a little bit weak. But there are a bunch of stuff in here that I really absolutely loved. First of all, there's a lot of mental health stuff in here. Like, a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna give it away, but it was really, really good. And the emotional side of stuff, at multiple bits through the family, man, that got me bad, yo. Really, really upsetting. I love all that stuff. They handled it really sick. Also, the new characters from Boston, I really like them. I thought they'd done an amazing job. I do think there are some characters, though, inside the Peaky Blinders, or like main cast that have been here for a while. They kind of get conveniently pushed aside, and then later on they come back. I noticed it straight away. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I thought that did hurt it a little bit. Again, the majority of the story was good. There was some nice twists and turns that I did not see coming. I just think it's a little bit weaker than the others. As for the characters, first of all, goddamn Cillian Murphy. He is just too good, man. He blasts it as Thomas Shelby. He's, again, so amazing in here. My guy is smoking so many cigarettes. I feel like I need to go and smoke some cigarettes just to stop him from buying them and smoking them himself. I swear, man, it's every scene, bruv. But my guy genuinely kills the role as Thomas Shelby, and you feel it, man. Like, he's trying his best to hold back certain things. You can see through it. His acting is so, so good. Also, Arthur, once again, is really good in this show, especially towards the end. I think also Ada Shelby, I'm, like, pretty certain they upped her role in this season. She was on screen for quite a bit of time, and hey, she's a badass, yo. She was really, really sick. As for everyone else, they have, like, little good moments to shine. Again, there are some characters that blatantly got pushed aside. You're going to notice it straight away. I don't want to say, but you're going to notice. I have to say, man, and it's so, like, genuinely gutting to say, it just feels weird without Polly, man. She was so goddamn good in this show. Like, a standout character, and I feel so bad, man. Just, man, rest in peace, Helen. You were so good playing Polly, man, and yeah, she's missed in this season, real talk. And of course, everything else that comes with the Peaky Blinders, you got your music, you got your guns, you got your action, you got your gore, your kills, your violence. You pretty much have everything else. Again, there's nice twists and turns. I like the new characters. It's a shame about some of the old characters getting pushed aside a little bit. This season as well does take like a kind of step away from the Peaky Blinders, which is just really weird to say. There's a lot of other stuff going on with Thomas Shelby. The show like really focuses on Thomas Shelby in this season. I know it's his show, man. I mean, let's be real. It's his show. But this season really, like, laser beam focus on Thomas Shelby. Like, all the other Peaky Blinder, like, gangster stuff, it kind of dies down. Obviously, as the show progresses and the storyline progresses and the timeline in the show changes, everything's changing. But I kind of miss the gangster stuff. Like, it is in here. It's definitely in here. It's just not as much as previous seasons. In fact, like, this season was really good, man. I can't lie. It feels like I'm bashing it. Genuinely. This season, if you're a Peaky Blinder fan, I can't see you not liking it. It just does feel a little bit of a drop-off from the other seasons, but I'm still going to give Season 6 8.5 nerds out of 10. You might think that score is really high, and it is really high. It's just some of the other seasons, I've genuinely given like 9, 9.5, and one of them I even gave a 10. I really like this show. I'm glad it's still going strong, mate. Cillian Murphy, the rest of the cast, absolutely killed it. And if you're a Peaky Blinders fan, I can't see you not liking this. Have you seen it? When are you going to see it? I know in America, I think it's out now. Netflix? I don't know. I just finished it literally right this second from BBC. I hope you guys see it soon. If you have, let me know down below, and I'll see you in a bit.